Getting started, it's worthwhile to take a moment and walk through some of the key aspects of our user administration toolkit. I'm going to say a little about the user creation process and the configurable security options that the platform has wired in to simplify the administration process and really to ensure that only the right people are seeing the right information at the right time. So our model for user administration is a self-service model, with your administrative access being available to you 24/7, 365 for those with the permissions to log in and make changes. So our permissions are managed at the user and at the role level, both of which can be defined and managed to align the user experience in the platform with your business process for creating, editing, reviewing, and publishing new initiatives into your enterprise. So I've logged in here as an admin, and the first thing you'll notice is an expanded navigation bar and an additional set of tiles here on our dashboard, which include many more options and tabs than will be presented in the view that your staff would see for those that would be kind of engaging the program on a day-to-day basis. So from this list, we get access to users. So by clicking here, we have a few options. So first off, if I press search, what I can do is to bring up a list of all of the users that are active in the system at a given time. So this list provides a quick visual summary of those who are active. We can see about 1,360, those who are locked, those who are blocked, and so on. From here, I can drill down into any individual user account by hitting the edit button, and I can actually view any of the individual pieces of information, details around that individual customer accordingly. So a few things I can adjust here, and I'll call attention to two. So specifically, I can adjust the business unit in the hierarchy to which this individual is assigned. As this could be store 1, store 2, region 1, region 2, and so on. I can also actually adjust the role that this individual has been assigned. So somebody who may be on the front line, maybe promoted to manager, maybe promoted to district manager, whatever that might be, or may actually function as an admin as they do in this case. And we're able to, again, from all of the various admin settings and roles we have available, assign one with its own set of permissions accordingly. We can also adjust the status, block this user, discontinue them, and so on. Again, all flexible to the requirements of the business. So if we go ahead and create a new user in this instance, again, you can see all of the same details apply. From the menu, we can quickly go ahead, drop these particular details in for a given individual, assign them to their appropriate business unit, drop in the associated role, and ultimately send them a welcome pack within a few seconds, press save and go, and that's going to fire the email off to get them started in the platform. So if we go across and take a look at what it means to be part of a role, what we're talking about here is essentially permissions to individual elements of the platform that we define in this role level scenario, with some roles having essentially a one-to-many relationship with many users. The idea here is that if we go ahead and load a sample profile like guest, what we can see is, as an example, is that we can rename, we can clone, we can edit, and so on in a quick click to basically manage this individual role. But what we're really looking to try and understand here is the level of service permissions, which we're able to turn on and off from this screen. So service permissions in our context define the specific elements that can be enabled or disabled for any given role. So we can give an example here of bulk import access. That may be turned on for some individuals. It may be associated with given users, with units, schemes, programs, offers, and so on. We may want to select all of these or not. We may want to disable these and keep them all out and as they are. The idea here is that many aspects of the program can be customized at this level to essentially avoid anything unnecessary being presented to a platform user that would not be absolutely necessary for them to complete their work. So another such example here is if we go across to campaign types. As I mentioned, we have a very long list of these that we have configured out of the box. That essentially simplifies the grammar of your campaign creation process. But the idea is that inside your business or within a particular business unit, we may only have the interest to show 5 or 6 of these, should that be the case. In that scenario, we can turn on those that are or are not presented to any given individual, again, to reduce the visual complexity and really limit the choice set to those that are most appropriate for the business. So all of this is to say that we can restrict down to the most nuanced levels to both add a layer of control and simplicity to the user experience within the platform simultaneously.